And now, we welcome on my good friend, a New England Patriots fan. Don't hold that against him. You might know him as King of the Hill, classmate of mine at Ohio Media School, Ryan Hill. How are you doing, buddy?
Oh, it's a pleasure. I'm finally get to be a part of this Loss of Down podcast. I've been a big fan since day one of you guys taking this off, so finally making a guest appearance on the show. It's been long overdue, but dealing with some sinus congestion, but I'm good.
That's perfect. I was going to say, everybody at home that's listening will know I'm sick too, so this is just a disgusting talking stretch between you and I. They'll feel right at home.
We got a Patriots fan and a Raiders fan talking. It's already disgusting.
That's true too. Shout out Jacoby Myers, Raider legend already. Thank you so much for what he did for us.
You're welcome.
Well, Ryan, you have the number 14th pick in the draft. There's a lot that you can do here, but let's get into it. I'll throw it over to you. Take her away.
With the 14th pick in the Loss of Down NFL draft, the New England Patriots select Jackson Smith-Njigba, wide receiver of the Ohio State University.
You can tell this guy is a Buckeye at heart too, because he threw the in there.
You got to.
You got to.
Put the emphasis on the Ohio State University.
And here's the best part, is this is one of those rare times, as you and I get to very rarely celebrate Buckeyes on our teams.
Right.
This one makes a ton of sense for the Patriots. Last year, we got to see a lot of dysfunction on the offense. Bill O'Brien's going to be the play caller, you'd imagine, at least the OC this year. Why did you go Jackson Smith-Njigba? Why was he the pick here for you?
If I'm correct, we ranked 26th last year in the passing stats. It was brutal. We ran a lot of screen plays and everything. I know we've lost Jacoby Myers like we just joked about to the Raiders there. We brought in Juju Smith, but I still think Mac Jones, I'm a Mac fan, hence the reason I got my Mac Jones jersey on today. I'm one of the few that still believe in Mac Jones. So I think this is a prove-it year for him. And with Bill O'Brien being in from Alabama, he worked under Bill O'Brien at Alabama, and he had a great year, breakout year, fantastic collegiate career there. And I think bringing in a piece like Jackson Smith-Njigba right there it's going to be a make or break thing for Mac Jones. This is a piece right here that can definitely put this offense much better than what it was last year. So I think you bring someone in, and in Njigba, we didn't see it much at Ohio State, him playing the outside, but I think he can get to the outside from time to time and play there, because he did say, I'm not just a slot guy. You can plug me anywhere, and I will be able to excel. So I'm looking forward to seeing what more he can do. It sucks being a Buckeye fan, him being hindered only like a game last year, not even. So I'm hoping to see him in a Patriots jersey, out there on the field, making plays, being a safety blanket for Mac Jones, and hopefully those two can have a connection that can run on for like the next 10, 15 years.
You're no stranger to the Patriots' struggles at drafting wide receivers.
Oh, yeah.
So a guy like Jackson Smith-Njigba sliding right in. First of all, you're completely right. This narrative that he's only a slot receiver because he runs a 4.5, he's got one of the quickest 3-cone drills we've ever seen.
Right.
He's an unreal route runner.
Oh, he's so smooth off the break and everything. Like, he's everything that a quarterback wants. I mean, you saw how much he excelled at Ohio State in his 1 year. He had over 1,600 yards. The man balled out. Let's not forget about the Rose Bowl performance. Like, you could talk about the competition he went up against and everything, but the guy balled out on one of the biggest stages of them all, and people forget about that due to the injuries. So I think if he can slide to 14, that's a steal for the Patriots. They have to go out there and get a man that can help Mac Jones and this offense figure it out, because I think Ramondre Stevenson can hold it down at the running back position. Bringing in pieces like Juju help, and then having Devontae Parker back, Mike Gesicki, I think this could be one of those final pieces to help build this offense. And then from there on, I think we can see great things in New England.
You have now Hunter Henry, like you said, Gesicki there, two very good tight ends. You talked very highly of Ramondre Stevenson. That's a big get for running backs. Now with Juju and Jackson Smith-Njigba, you might finally get to see if Mac Jones can be the guy. And that's the best thing in the world, because even if he isn't, that means next fall, or next spring, I should say, you can be right back here, possibly picking Drake May or Caleb Williams for the New England Patriots.
Absolutely, and then whoever that guy is, if Mac isn't that guy, can step in and take the reign and move on from there. So I truly hope it is Mac. I think Mac gets a lot of hate that he doesn't deserve right now. New OC, everything else, it's just all fallen into place that this could be a breakout year for him. People forget about his rookie season when he had Josh McDaniels. Now he's got another OC that he has experience with, and then you bring in Jackson Smith and Jigba and all those other pieces. I think it's setting up. The division's tough. I'm not saying that this one piece can definitely propel us back to the division winner, but I think it's on the right track to getting there. So I think this is a no-brainer pick.
Ryan Hill, everybody, thank you so much for coming on. King of the Hill, check him out everywhere. This guy is going to be big himself. So thank you again, Ryan. And that means it's Stephen Weed's time. We'll throw it over there for pick number 15.